Right. Hi everyone, Devi here, Davis speaking. And today we are in a little bit of a different setup. I'm going to explain what we are going to do in a moment. Please do let me actually start the music. Okay. Okay, we have the music, and I'm going to send out the notification that we're streaming. So Kambachi, we are drawing a character out of a random animal slash object. Okay. Of course, I need to copy my thing. Oh wait. So manga always works. Drawings. Hashtag digital art. What's happening with tags on Twitter? That's crazy. I'm going to tell you what's up in a moment. Twitch is not working, YouTube is not working, stream... no... maybe streamer? No... okay, whatever. I guess this is what we're going with. I mean, I guess. Tags are possibly the worst. Okay. So we are slightly changing the thing, but do trust me, whatever is going to be going on right now, we are going to actually do things a little bit differently. Okay, here we are. So the basic idea is that I'm going to randomize a character, well, object or an animal, whatever, right? So the main question is what we are going to draw. Character based off of the object or character based off of the animal. Last time I've used a wheel of names, so I guess I'm going to do the same thing. So an object or an animal, and let's spin. Wait, they want me to add a wheel. Okay. An animal again, okay. It's crazy because it's literally 50-50. Alright, so we've got that, and well, animal families, I guess. The complete guide, I guess. Okay, so we're going for the animal. Hawkins, this living organism fall into a phylum. between 31 and 35 phyla, depending on which sources you look at, but most organisms fall into one of 7 phyla. These phyla are the most well-known and best understood. Porifera, marine organisms. Okay. Known as sponges and found in every ocean on Earth. Oh wait, film. Okay, whatever. You know, I want to like, I guess like figure out like families. There we go, the families. Canidae, Ursidae, Procyonidae, Mustelidae. Those are the things I was looking at. The families. Because like I don't want to really look like go into like, I don't know, worms and stuff. I mean, I guess I could, but I don't feel well with those. Hyenida. Hyenas literally got the thing. Okay, we're going to read about those families a little bit later. Now we're talking. I'm literally going to be pissed if we're going to like get another marine. Okay, so those are apparently families. Okay, so let's randomize from this one. Procyonidae. The hell, what was that? Procyonidae, raccoons, coatis, olingos. Okay, I'm going to now Google animals. List of animals from whatever. Okay, do we also randomize a genus? Yeah, okay, let's randomize a genus. Okay. That's the thing, like, because I guess objects, you know, plants are, you could say they're objects too, I assume. Hi Ren, good to have you here, how are you? Hope Ren has gone. What you up to? I'm up to randomizing an animal, because we are randomizing now the character, well, the thing we're going to draw the character off of. We've got a Procyonidae animal family. Now we are getting the genome of those. And photos and animals. Potos flavus is a mammal of the family. Okay. Potos. Using a wheel to the side? Yes. Yes, exactly. Oh, so the only animal with genus of podos is actually Kingeju. Sorry, interesting animals, okay. They're related to olingos, coatis, raccoons, and the ringtail and cacomissal. Is the only member of the genus Podos and is also known as the honey bear, a name that it shares with the unrelated sun bear. Though kingajus are arboreal, they're not closely related to any other tree-dwelling. Okay, I'm just going to randomize this one. Okay, that's the thing we're going to base our character off of. Well, good luck for me, I guess. So from what I see, it has like a long tail, black eyes, but it's, I guess, kind of spicy, but it's vegan? Despite their cute appearance, kinkajus are wild animals with sharp teeth and claws. Okay, sharp teeth and claws, that's something to remember. Yes, I'm literally going to just write those things down. Monkey? No, they're more like raccoons. They're coming from the raccoon family, actually. So yeah. So... wait. That's how you're writing the name. Kingaju, because it's, yeah, whatever. So wait, that and now that, okay. Kinkaju, sharp teeth, sharp claws, probably be, you know, almost entirely nocturnal. Okay. Are members of the raccoon family, closely related to raccoons, okay. Have a long extensible tongue. Long extensible tongue. But it's to drink nectar from the flowers and raid beehives. Their fully prehensile tail acts like a fifth limb. Tail equals fifth limb. So, okay, I think I got an idea. Fruit makes up about 90% of their diet. They can rotate their hind feet nearly 180 degrees, enabling them to climb down trees trunks head first, a rare adaptation among mammals. Okay. That's weird. But okay. Feet rotate 180 degrees. Yeah, sharp teeth and claws. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, because yeah, what they are related to. All right, so all right. So nocturnal, it can be tired looking, shady, right? Because I'm once again like going through my entire process as a person with aphantasia, so you know, just so you'd know, right? Just so you'd know how I'm operating. So nocturnal can be either tired looking or shady. Those can be also blind or / weak vision. Those are important elements of that. Tail, fifth limb. Attachment. Because it's like dexterous tail then, right? Those are also a thing. So dexterous tail, sharp teeth, sharp claws, actual claws. I'm already having. I feel like Karambit would be a nice weapon. It fits well, though depends on the character. You know, I do have a vision, and it would fit. I'm going to tell you the vision I have already, but I'm going to like try to write as much as possible. So sharp claws, actual claws, gloves, spiked brass, knuckles, long extensible tongue, poking, not poking, sticking out tongue. What else would work? With extensible tongue, we can also work with a tie. Or scarf, collar. Right, so like for example those scarves or collars that like a long piece is coming out from it, right? So like it's going to be like a separate like collar thing, and then there would be like a piece of clothing actually sticking out. I mean, yeah, you know, cloth, just like a tape sticking out. 180. Rough tattered scarf, yes, for example, that would also work. Glasses, goggles. Tired looking, eye bags. Like an attachment, maybe like a bionic tail or something like that, or maybe like an, you know, some whatever, right? Like kind of dog ock kind of like type appendage that would operate as a hand or a tail or whatever. Sharp claws and teeth actually can be a karambit. Well, actually, maybe just a knife, but the knife is going to be turned into like karambit. Like this, because karambit is literally like a claw or a shark tooth kind of bend, right? So that's the thing. Feet rotate 180 degrees. Can be like feet, well, dexterous. Dexterous, and like climbing, living on trees. Okay, I've kind of changed what I've had in mind. I still have quite good. Where Kinka just actually come from mainly? Wait, where do the honeybirds come from original? Animals come from tropical rainforests of Mexico, Central and South America. Okay, that also gives a little bit more that I like. So Mexico rain forests. I'm getting kind of wild character vibe. Yes, kind of like Inca, kind of Aztecs, right? Like this kind of thing, like Amazons. That's a good thing. I mean, but the question is, do we want to draw a girl or a guy? Do we want to randomize that too? Let's randomize that too. Why not? Male, female. Let's randomize. It's the wheel of fortune is going, and it landed on male. Okay. So a male character, and basically every single time I'm making a new drawing, just so you know, all of that is going on in my head. Every single time I'm starting a new drawing, this is exactly how my train of thoughts is working. That's why whenever I'm starting the drawing, I'm actually like changing things a little, starting with kind of with a pose. That pose is sparking some other ideas, etc. But when I have to actually develop a character first, I'm actually doing this. I'm getting some kind of topic, right? And usually clients already have this topic in their already have that topic in their head. So it's like, oh, so give me assassin-like character, right? And basically they have some kind of they have already some kind of like idea around it, like what to base off of. So that's how I'm building outside of it, right? I'm getting this idea because there is always some kind of like writing main point, like a crystal ball or something, and like I'm basically like trying to build it around the thing. That's why it's also always giving me like the best fitting characters into whatever I'm trying to deal with. I'm not saying that my decisions are the best though. I'm not going to lie, I still have a bunch of objects that I don't remember off of the top of my brain, but this method requires from you to like quickly like recall a connection after connection, right? So like you have to spark your brain constantly into the movement. This is exactly how I'm working. And when it comes to the illustrations, it kind of works the same, but then I have to also create this some kind of like fast lore and one page of description, like book-like description of whatever is happening. So like I'm having, first of all, I'm getting this, and then I'm naming the character, like, I don't know, Bob or something, like anything generic, just to fill in the blanks, or just use the character. And then I'm using the method of snowflake when it comes to the writing. So I'm starting off with one short sentence, which is, let's say, like for this would be like a tropical hunter looking for prey, right? And first of all, we already have the thing. Another and then I'm expanding this into 3 more sentences, right? Tropical hunter in the rainforest on the mark of his prey. 3 short sentences. So we have like the character, the location, and the action, and then we have the tropical hunter in the center of the rainforest. Rain is dripping. He's checking the ground for the animal markings. He's after the hurt prey that he shot with a bow not that long ago. He already caught up with the mark, so he's already looking in the direction where possibly the animal could go. On the face you can see the consternation, and it's already starting to like build up the entire like description that I would put on the paper. I don't see those things. For some it would be like very vivid scene. I cannot. It sucks. But like thanks to this method, this like very convoluted pipeline that I've created within my like sick head, I was capable to exchange this I was capable to actually exchange my imagination method exactly for that method, allowing me to become an artist. And I know that many actual people are struggling with trying to become an artist because they don't know about aphantasia and they don't know how to deal with it. And believe me or not, aphantasia is actually one of the worst possible things you can experience as an artist, because you actually suffer from it. Your brain only operates on the amount of words you know. And considering that I'm like, let's say, bilingual, for example, I wouldn't consider myself bilingual because my native is Polish and I just learned English on the go, but I wasn't raised with English and Polish at the same time. I just started using it quite early in my life, so that's why I've kind of developed that somewhat fluency, I guess. But the thing is that there are some words in English that fit better, or there are words for English that actually describing something that I would have to use like couple words to describe in Polish. And the other way around, in Polish we have one word that could actually exchange some words in English. So thanks to that I can like, you know, still bring like mix them up all together. But it's at that point I've noticed that I'm starting to like mix things and it stops working. So that's that, right? So that's the idea. Okay, so my idea actually is going to be like a dude. I guess I'm just going to go with whatever I came up with on a spot, like just a dude like checking the ground or something. Or like consternation look on his face, like he's going to look that direction, right? But like we are going to give him like some dynamic pose too, so he's going to have that hand on the ground checking for the thing. I understand multiple languages in so sometimes if I'm not concentrating I cannot figure out what language it gets auto-translated. You know, it's kind of the same for me in English, you know? Like, for example, at some points, I'm even like catching myself on like using English words instead of like actual like Polish words when speaking to someone, and they're like, "The hell did you just say to me?" And I'm like, oh wait. I think of him standing at a branch, like waiting for a target. That also would work, yeah. Because he needs to be like dexterous, right? You're a green wizard. Hi Green, glad to hear how your brain is going. Well, we do already have the character randomized. Okay, let's do this. User has the power of green, can change every junk food to green. I thought of different green, but okay. The chill kind of green. Hell yeah. Okay, let's give him a... and give him fangs. Okay. I guess like that. Hey folks, do tell me, how are we feeling today? I'm going to make that foot go like a little bit here to fit more or less where the knee go. I just thought of something. Wizard can be made from a little green crayon. Just gonna add a bread and hat. Like a knight, I don't know. Now the question is, do we make like, I don't know, like bionic, like a bionic appendage out of his tail, or do we give him an actual tail that would be just dexterous? That's the question, because the idea that I've had in mind was like giving him some kind of like bionic appendage, if that makes sense. Kind of like this, you know? If you're gonna add bionic, then I think you should add something in the eyes too. Yeah, that's also something I was wondering about, because like I want to make the eyes like black like this. Okay, does a little guy eat banana? They eat fruits, but mostly they're like sucking the nectar from the plants. But yeah, they're like 90% of their diet are the fruits. So E. To be fair, I can't wait for this week to get to the weekend. I wanna go with anime again, so I want to continue it. Okay, wait, let me quickly check. Aztec Hunter outfit. Okay, give or take. Gradient of ambrosia. Yeah, I imagine. I don't know, maybe like a mask that's going to look like this, and you know, a bunch of leaves around. That kind of looks meh. It's still like that, and there are going to be like, you know, leaves coming out of it. And that's like going to be his like protection, I guess. Okay, and then yeah. By the way, I'm taking this from a reference. You know, the outfit design. Okay, so basically the man has like a smaller stature. Damn, I went wild on this one. I've also made him like some kind of background at this point. But yeah. Right. What I've noticed is that I need to change the scale of it. There you go. Hmm. Like this. That would mean the eyes have to be in a different place, but we can quickly change that later. Hmm. All right. And the handle would go like this. Okay. Sorry I'm not talking much today. It's just a weird day. I've had a massive headache throughout the entire day and I'm like a little bit tired. Hi RT, is glad to have you here. How are you? Hope has gone. Where have you been, buddy? Good, how are you? I'm good, I'm good. Just kind of suffering from the headache and, you know, trying to go through stuff. We're working on a new character, kind of. Randomize another animal. Kinkoju. Oh, hope you feel better, man. Also, the chat's fast today. Yeah. I know it's weird. It's like on YouTube side. I'm telling you. those are really, you know, problematic when it comes to the YouTube. Sometimes they're hiding fully their comments from people, sometimes they're like, you know. Yeah, today I'm, you know, slightly less energetic than usually. Sorry for that. So I'm going to watch that Black Bullet this week. Usually when I'm getting to like seasonal anime, I'm capable to like watch an entire season in one day, depending on how long it is, but yeah. I'm planning on finishing that one. Tattered clothes. Actually, from what I see, Aztecs, hunters, for example, had like straw armor. But I guess I could go for like tattered clothing, but like still kind of based off of the actual Inca armor, not Inca, Aztecs, sorry. Two different kinds of people. I'm thinking of rewatching some anime. I mean, sure, rewatching is pretty cool. Like, for example, I can't wait to like continue One Piece, but like I know that I'm going to actually, if I'm not going to take my breaks, I'm going to mess up and lose my focus, you know? Yeah, I knew this neck is going to be too thick. Okay. And now there's some kind of like massive skull. What anime you think of rewatching, actually? Ren? A farming life in another world. Is that good? Is that good anime? Haven't seen that one. It's just chill and funny. I see. At least for now, let's do something like that. I want his hairs to kind of like to be like a dreadlock kind of thing. One Piece is the only anime that somehow makes you cry for a boat. True. Actually, I've watched with my mom the live action of One Piece. She cried on the Chopper story. Yeah, his story is also so heartbreaking, yeah. Actually, I have to say, live action made it slightly better than how it looked in anime. But it might be just my opinion. Maybe because they've actually used like a little bit more drama impact, right? Like, for example, Chopper never had the possibility to like start smashing against the Hiruluk's doors, right? And in the live action they actually made him. So he was like actually like clawing at the doors, like begging him to open, right? And that was even more impactful than the actual thing. I think his neck is too long, and that's what's making me like messed up. Yeah. Live action, which is good. True. Like, it's very difficult to find any kind of live action, especially done by Netflix, which you could call good. But literally Oda is taking active part in making this story. So To be fair, I'm not I'm not shocked that actually One Piece One Piece live action is probably the best live action done, because actually the actual actor author of the story is like making sure they won't mess things up, and that's actually W for Oda. Wait, right? Oda was the author of One Piece? I gave up on live action after seeing Avatar. Character really good, but the effects just... True. I haven't seen Avatar, never, to be fair. Really need to fix this whole thing. It's good. You should. One of my fave sad songs is from there. I see. It'll make me cry. And yeah. Oh, okay, now I see the issue. This section is too small. Like, his elbow should be here. Yep. So, I've done a lot of things, considering my app. I don't like much of the new avatar. Oh, I see. I don't want to give him like God knows how huge muscles. I guess, but I'll have to change that muscle structure. I'm just going to leave it like that, not to waste time. What you were going to say? I don't remember. I forgot. How did I start my sentence? Hi, Wato, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it has gone. Oh, right, Ren, I was talking about the I've done a lot of things considering. Oh yeah. I just recollected. So basically, I was talking about the project that I've got, because, like, you know, I want to make that app, and I've done all of the functions of that app, and I've started like fixing stuff. So now literally what I need to do is just change the editing of those tools, and the entire app is going to be finished. Although I want to keep on changing it and keep on adding it, because like I've literally made an app that's supposed to have the same kind of you know, they're trying to give me another kitten. Hi, Ren. Yeah, I'm right. Glad to hear that. What do you mean they're trying to give you another kitten? I mean, it would be crazy if you would accept the other kitten, but actually the second kitten would be like, you know, would be found. But like, consider all things considered, the kitten could be like even stolen. So you never know. Yeah, it's a whole new army of cars. Cars. And still some. Yeah. I'm not shocked. Hey, when do you get your root beer? Day after tomorrow, supposedly. So tomorrow I should get my email that it's actually on my way. Yeah. Hi, Pato, good to be here. How are you? Hope everything is going. I feel literally like that. Like. Imagine. Yeah, I should have it day after tomorrow. So yeah, like that. The chest, I think, supposed to go like this because he's also like shrinking those muscles. Hey, I've been having trouble drawing an angle. What are you drawing? A character based on Kingujo. Kinkeju. There we go. I don't know. Like it's supposed to be read like. Like that E, but the other way around. And like that. What angle are you trying to draw? I'm drawing a fisheye reflection, but it's hard to animate. Yeah. I mean, everything's supposed to go into like your perspective lines, so first you need your perspective lines to be intact, you know? Any tips with that? Yeah, like, you know, I assume that you've got your like, you know, your lines like that. A cute angle. It's pretty cute, yeah. So like, considering that this is supposed to be your mesh that you're supposed to work on, and I assume you have it, maybe try to draw first like simple shapes on there, like, you know, to figure stuff out, how certain thing would be. Oh, wanna check it out then? Anything I got the background is the animating on that I'm struggling with. Yeah, then that's why first make like, you know, your bases, right? And show on Discord, hold on. That's what I remember about your basics. Like first draw just like bunch of shapes, then draw a character that's like is going to move around, you know? shoot. Oh, thank you, Ran, for the virtual hug. Alrighty. Who's there playing Stardew? I'm not playing Stardew without you, no sir. I literally saw you pop up on Steam. Do I post it on art critics or image sharing? That depends. I guess if you're expecting like some kind of like input, you can show it in art critics if it's you drawing.
Yes.
Nope, not happening. Damn.
Yeah.
Sure.
Something like that.
Done. Okay. I think we're going to make the sketch and that'll be a call. Okay. I don't think I'm going to give him the like tattered jeans, I guess. You're really nice, bro. Thanks, Ren. Thanks. Oh. Hi, Skylar. Good to have you here. How are you? Hope everything has good. How have you been? Watched recently anything cool in the cinema? Okay. We are going to give him those tattered jeans look here. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, but I have a weird feeling that there's something really wrong. Side profile here. With that's something I couldn't really understand, but it was that. Also, I feel like the head is a little bit too big. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. That arm is okay. That arm seems to be okay. I guess. We good now? Also, Muto, how are you doing with your solo playthrough on Stardew? But I'm not playing Stardew. Let me check the Steam then. Oh, who's that playing Stardew Valley? I saw the pop-up. It's going good. Really took a liking to this game, didn't you? Yes. Okay. 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 And maybe let's go with this. Okay. I think we've got it. I think we did got it, actually. Hmm. Okay. I guess for now it's okay. I'm really having like a migraine kind of headache, so yeah. I don't know what's up. I think it's because of the air pressure actually, but yeah, I can't really focus much. But we've got quite a good, piece of character right here. I'm kind of trying to figure out what else I could add. Because for sure we're going to like add like tattered clothing. Like this. Yeah. Alrighty. We've got the sketch done pretty quickly today. I'm happy with it. I have to say I'm happy with it. Why not? Tomorrow I think what we are going to do is I guess tomorrow we are going to try to figure out like rest of things, right? Just probably getting, how to say this, like probably tomorrow we are going to try to finish another character, I guess. Well, another character. I don't know what am I speaking. I guess it's only like showing how much my headache is going on me. Tomorrow we are going to try to do the line art and put on flats for Michi. We are going to see where that is going to go, and when we'll be done with the flats, we are going to take another break and make another stream when we are going to just, I guess, draw another sketch, I assume. Right? Or maybe you are going to like also make line art and finish flats for this one at some point. Yep. So, good night, Ren, and folks. As always, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care, and bye bye.